Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray and today we continue our Let's Play of Pyanodons, where last episode just expanded out a ton of things to make sure that things can run as intended. In today's episode we will be expanding out more of our coal to get coke and maybe even use some wood, because as we saw last episode, or we talked about, the ash can be used to create wood from. So we might have a nice little loop going there, where we can produce a ton of things, and I kind of want to try to get towards that. So let's just set that down first. If you look at these ones, just go here for now. Let's just get you down for the rest of the power poles. If you use this one to make coke, this one to make coke, this one to make ash, and then we'll have a nice little loop. We'll just have to limit how much coke we're producing, so we'll need double outputs to manage that. But to be honest, I think we can steal pretty much this entire setup and just change the inputs and the outputs. I think that could work. So what if we just steal, let's do it below here then. Let's just steal this one more time. And remove all of the blue in. Because I want to change a few things around. I need to make a ton of things while I go get some things. Because if we have that, we'll almost have a loop that produces things for us. And I think that will be very, very cool. So let's go. I should probably just request some of them. Pretty much setting up. What are the things called? Got that add in here. I need some small parts. Give me a stack, might be overkill. Give him some bolts. Anything else I overly want in my inventory? I need these as well going forward. And the rest is fine. I think this for now. Oh wait, get gears as well. Then we have a stack of each of them. And that way I can build most of the things we need. And that should be a much easier time crafting things and expanding. Now I can just do this. And get it moved over here. Let's go down here and help. Let's change you to what you need to be. You need to be the one right here instead. And I'll limit this one to less production if you can't use the coke. But I think we will use it. You could probably just leave it and back it up. That's fine. Or shift there and shift you there. Then we just need coal instead. We'll still have two outputs. Should we limit it? Could set a limit on this one to only put it in. Well, that might actually be a good idea. What if we limit you to only work if coal is greater than, let's say, 1000. So if less than 1000 coal, this one won't work. And that way we can actually control that we always have some coal in our system. Not just completely burn through it all. I think that could be good. So 100 each, it's fine. Hopefully that saved it. It did. It means we can do you, and you. And we can do the same over here. think that'll be good. It's always good putting limits on things you don't want to get emptied out. 1,000 might be a little low, but yeah, let's try it there for now, and then we can always take it up if that doesn't work. And we have 44k coal, so yeah, we should probably start to get these ones to work. I'll give us 1, 2 chests here. We'll get barrels in. Barrel, just give me 50. Both of these. Get some more you. It seems iron is lacking quite a bit. We'll have to look at that. So that should be a very nice setup to produce more gas out. I probably should have set a loop like that before, or earlier. You'll make coke. But right now the limiting factor is the gas, and that is fine. Gas is what we need the most. The rest will just get recycled around. So this cell is done. The one below it, if we look at one of these, is pretty much taking coke into ash to get even more out. And input outputs should hopefully be the same. So as soon as I've checked on my iron setup, I think that will be what we do to get more gas. And the power keep up. Oh, all these running out. They can't keep up anymore. That is one thing you have to remember when doing this. If you run out, you are in serious trouble. And I did that. I made that mistake. So that means all of these should be changed to a different system that can actually handle the throughput. So please remove all of you. Let's get a second one on this one. Doing a requested chest for raw coal. Because that way we should never run into an issue where the belts can't supply fast enough. Hopefully this will sort itself out. I'll just kind of go and grab everything we need. You can go away as well. Together with, not that one. But all of you will have to get a small upgrade with coal. And I have to go and grab it myself since I was stupid that I let it run out. Oh, we are not producing enough. We have to go find more coal. Whoops. But in theory, if you just want to help it out very quickly, take normal coal. Let's get that delivered to my person. Then I'll throw that into these. These just work. Then we have to go out and set up. Oh, coke can burn as well. Okay, we have a ton in storage then. Is the fuel value actually better after that? We should probably just... we should probably just burn coke instead in these. It might actually be better in terms of fuel. But we need to go out and grab some more raw coal from wherever we can. Yep, that is most certainly the case. Power is a somewhat of a big issue. But getting the whole Yeah, Koba, I'm still going strong. I can't get left behind. And you guys are having a lot more time than I do. But I'm starting to figure out a few little things I need to solve. And that is actually very good. So let's grab all the coal here. Please start to mine. And do I have it stored in the blueprint somewhere? I do, right there. Don't know if that might be overkill, but for now it's fine. I don't want to run out of power again, as we just did. That was quite bad. There we are. That's inside range. We have to go and find more coal somewhere. I have a ton up here. So that means we'll have enough going forward, and making it into ash might... Is it a good idea? It will give me more wood afterwards, so maybe getting some of it into to that, and using the coke for these ones might be better than just using raw. Because it gives us more out. Yeah, Kawaii, you're completely right. It sneaks in, and all of a sudden, your power is gone. But yeah, I think I have to do our coal loop to get everything running as intended. I think that might be the best. So we're making coke here and getting it all the way to ash, and then using ash to make trees might actually not be a bad way to do it. Oh, what? Oh, coal gas recipe. Tar goes into coal gas. Oh, what if we do that one? Is that a better thing? Because then we don't have to worry about tar anywhere. It can just get turned into coal gas and flue gas. Flue gas, what do you use for? Syngas. The future. Oh, we'll maybe do that sometime in the future, but right now we just have to get this sorted out first. So one of these into... We have enough iron? Nope. We have enough copper? Copper we have, it's just iron lacking now. Coal going in. Oh. Going out, we should pretty much use coke instead of raw. I'm not sure this can keep up. Oh, that is full. This doesn't supply barrels fast enough. So that means we can get you to 100. Maybe do 2 of you instead. There we go. Oh, it seems to have some people I have to ban in chat. Wonder how I do that. Yeah, let's see. I'd like to ban that guy. And I would like to ban that guy. Hey, there we go. So, yeah, that's what it gets for trying to spam my chat. Yeah, they're just trying to sell things, and they just jump into streams with more people in them. Oh well. Now we can't use all the tar. That is just typical. So from having too much tar, too little tar, to having too much, that is what's going on right now. Well, we will sort that out at some point. Yeah, that's quite true. Who would have thought that? So let's see, what is the next thing? We were working towards circuit boards, but our what's it called, throughput of iron is not keeping up at the moment. It's mostly because so much is going towards steel, at least until we have a surplus of barrels. And let's just check if anything is holding this back. Could it be our steam? Yeah. Steam is finally starting to catch up with us. That's also a barrel in. Yeah, 10 is most definitely not enough to supply these. Yeah, that is fine. We're just lacking things quite heavily to supply these with hot air. But that will hopefully solve itself very soon. Let's see if that doesn't increase it a bit. That would at least be very nice. Yeah, we were looking at this one. It can probably wait now that we have the other thing under control. This one is slowly under control as well. The circuit is still the one we're working towards, which is quite hard to do. Fiberboard. Raw fiber, we can finally do that in a wood processing unit. Wherever that went. Play wood processing. Tin cable. We should have that in storage somewhere being made. So maybe I can just go and pick up a bit of that. Then we get a few wood processing units. Let's see here. Start from the top. Treated wood we have. That might be a good idea to figure that out at some point. You'll just do in. Let's just do it right here for now until we figure out how much room this takes. So there we go. Seriously, there's no way to automate it onto simple circuits. Hopefully we can do it before. I want to try at least. Let's try this one. That needs in out. Well, that is a bit sad. Luckily you guys are like 10 people or 7 people on just handcrafting. Let's see here. Looking for that one. 1, 2, out. So there. We'll go in instead and you'll request wood. Now give us the raw fibers. Well, it sounds like a... Oh wait, this is a sawmill. That makes sense. So that is our raw fibers, treated woods. Then we just need sodium hydroxide. That means we need saline water. That is made in a washer. We have one washer. Does that need water in for saline? Of course it does. We'll just have to set this up somewhere we get water in. I think we have a water supply somewhere. This one is using water. We could just place one below it for now. To just get that automated for now at least. And then we can move it out later. We'll put a washer right here. Just enough room for it. Saline water. Jump. Yeah. You'll just need stone in. You need some fluid thing out. Yeah. Like to barrel saline water. Please barrel that. And you can go right there. So that should be what we need to get this one done. We'll request barrels. And it's most definitely not enough. Let's give it 50 instead. You'll just need some stone in. That is a simple thing in the world. And stone. Oh. That's the saline water. That's going to produce nicely in here. Yeah, iron is a bit of an issue right now. At least we have saline water. Oh, let's just check how many this is. Hopefully it's just one row. Don't want to buffer too much saline water. Yes, now we have saline water in storage as well. That is perfect. But we do need to expand this out quite heavily. Need to move this one over to somewhere else as well. We can do an underground to expand it out. Oh, it's just barrels in. It's pretty much just this barrel production that's holding a lot of this back. And that is just because the steel production is probably quite bad right now. The barrels we are producing is probably not going too fast. How many barrels do we have? That's actually not that many. I thought we would have more. It's doing the best it can. About 1 per second, 1 per 2 seconds since its crafting speed 0.5. About 30 a minute. That is not keeping up as it looks right now. Just barrels. I have some here I can throw out a little bit. Let's just set maybe over here. Yours at one row here for something I don't want. Never want empty barrels. Always 0 of you, please. So that should help a bit in that regard. Doesn't matter right now, since we can't craft it anyway. So sodium we have, that just needs to go into these, and chlorine, what are you used for? That is way into the future. We might just want to vent that for now. Don't have to worry about it. I think that might be easier. Hydrogen. Boric acid. A lot of things I don't know what to use for yet. So let's see here. We just need to do this. Saline water into these two and vent this. I think I saw we had some kind of way of venting it. Do we have gas burner somewhere? So wrong when I saw that. Aluminum, that's right, aluminium. That's actually something we should have enough of now, so we could actually just set it up. Be made, if I haven't done it already. Oh, past Dgray is so smart once in a while. So all of it is being used. Oh wait, that's steel. Never mind, past Dgray is an idiot. So let's see here. Hello. You can just request 500. Get that delivered. That way we at least should have some of this moving along very nicely, giving us some of this. Could do it with that one. It's actually 3 times as efficient. Well, we need something else first. Template is getting closer and closer to being handled. This one is getting barrels faster and faster. Now this one is lacking. Pressurized air can't keep up. Actually means we should do this instead. Two, 3. So one of these uses 150 every 2. This one produces 20 every 1. So yeah, it can't keep up at all. But we can solve that quite easily. So to make this modular, let's just move this a small amount. Where did it go? Right there. We need pretty much 3 for one of these. So we'll have to move you on the opposite side, to be honest. You can stay there. That's better. So what if we do 4? 4 gonna work? Has a crafting speed of 1. It needs 150 every 2 seconds, so that's 75 every 1 second. So in theory, 4 of these. Where'd it go? Blind, I can't see it. Completely blind. Four of these might be able to handle one of these. Yeah, we need 4 of these to handle it. What if we do? Can we fit in 4 somehow? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can make it somewhat in the middle. That seems... Do it right there. We kind of have to watch for one of these. Then we'll make it modular around that one. You just need a bit of power to run. Let's see if the limiting factor then will be the input of these. It seems so. And the output as well. So do we have room to do this? Don't. We have room to do it in between. So to be honest, moving these down here will be better. Pretty much doing it ×2. Make sure this runs full speed. That is actually necessary. Let's see if this runs as intended now. We're producing 5 air more than we need, but that means this one can run. Is anything backing up? Or is it just the output that's failing us at the moment? Oh, I'm gonna be so happy when we get better outputs. Let's do this. There we are, double in to get double out. We just need the barrels. Now the loop is pretty much complete, and this will just kind of run. Look at that, that looks perfect. You can consume 250 a second, you will produce 200 a second. So this will be a good ratio to go by in terms of this one. Pretty much just moving these over every time you want to double it. That's actually not too bad. Now all of this is running. Need a few more foundries to make the rest of these go. How's the last iron one? Copper is actually fine as is. Iron is not, so we might want to get a second iron one going forward. But that is actually looking quite good. Science is still, it's not keeping up, but it is somewhat good. This one is back up, that means that it's glass lacking now. Or is it just a throughput of glass? So you're not running, you're not supposed to. You are needing rubber stoppers. That's just latex that's holding us back. Rubber stoppers. Seems that might be the case. Latex is over here. We need a bigger production of this one to get it to move. So should we start it up here as a little setup, since we have the water here? It might be about time we actually finally got this one hooked up correctly into the network, instead of having some temporary solution right here. Pulp mill. Two of you, then we'll hook you up. Might want to get a few of these as well. Because it is quite slow. Then again, so is the production of slabs. It's actually slabs that's holding us up. That I can fix. Just go. And sodium is missing. Yeah. So many things I have to set up. Let's just copy this one out of here. Needs its own cell. So what if we just give you one right here? High pressure furnace. So water's gonna flow in, it's gonna go into this one. Gonna get all the other things we need in. Is it just a throughput issue? Well, that's fine. And then we'll do this one to here. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't have to worry about this for the foreseeable future. hate having going back to check things when we can just expand it out like this. Sodium. Q. Please just make that. High pressure one I needed. So there we are. So that's all of these working. Can they keep up? Okay, so it can keep up, that's perfect. Without having to do anything else. So that is very nice. That's going to give us a lot more of that. That means I can remove that part. The washer is still fine for what we need, but you can get removed at least. And then we had this one. That one's going to produce fast enough now. Sodium algate. We could expand this one out, get it to run even faster now that we're here. And I don't think that is a bad idea. What did we just get? Got the bacteria. Oh. I think that was one of the things we needed for our little thing. Could we just do a quick redesign of this? This is fine, just need both of them to go in a bit differently. Let's just do that. Or we can do it from... Yeah, we can pretty much do it like this. Let's... I'll show you what I think about. What I'm thinking of doing. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move this up in the corner again, as we've done many times before. But if I do that, then I can do this. You, for one, can move down. Nope, not that. Right here. Seems to be good. You can fit in 4 like this. 3. I want to do this. 3. 4. Like that. So with that out the way, we can do... Oh, we can't do that, can we? Oh, we can't. Those two hook up. Oh, this is an annoying machine in terms of inputs. Well, we could just leave them the same. Oh, inventory full. Wow. That's a lot of junk to have. Oh, that's a lot of stone bricks. How did I get that many stone bricks? Did I forget to set this one to an active provider over here? I think that actually might be the case. That's fine. We'll just fix that in a sec. That one. That's a 500. That's fine. Didn't we used to have a way to control the max one you have in inventory as well? Did that get removed in the update? That's fine. Do any of you know that? That got removed? It feels kind of weird that it's gone. Goes to creamy. there and one right there. Means I can actually remove you and jump right here. That seems somewhat good. And that should give us more than enough latex slabs. Going back to check on the little mishap we probably made over here. This one has to be an active provider. Otherwise we'll just keep making stone. Hey Unlooper, welcome to the stream. We could also make a storage, would actually do the same, but I'd rather have it as active provider just to get them away from this, so it's not really stuck anymore. So are we starting to build a surplus of iron again? Nope. That seems to be harder. I'm using too much of it. But that's fine. The base is running. That is the most important thing. 2 point something. 800 left. 900 right there. Yeah. Continuing towards this. See if we can get it. We have those two. We have almost this one now. I'm sure we had some way of venting the gas. What a sort somewhere. So grab some aluminum plates. To be honest, we can just press them in. Give me 500 slot. Just give me 100. I think that'll be enough for now. We should be able to craft one of you. Labs into... Oh, because this one needs 2 labs. Oh. Well, whoop-de-doo. Now we have that, so we still have a bit of science in storage. This one should be running non-stop now, since we have more than enough latex slabs coming in. That is good. Now to look at this all that is working as intended. That is working as well. Let's just mark you with latex. Latex slab. Perfect. Yeah, so that is looking somewhat decent. The electrolyzer, what do you do? What you do to some degree. Work acid. Extremely caustic. Work gloves. I kind of want this one to get the salt water electrolysis and get sodium hydroxide. So that was one of the things we needed for here. The last thing we need to make fiberboards. Oh, that'll give us more things to manage out. Well, that is perfect. More things we have to figure out how to manage. Could manage it with barrels for now. And then vent whatever excess we have. maybe. So let's set that one up. Saline water. Let's get you into a nice little area somewhere. I think over here might be good for now, just to keep using a ton of space to make sure I don't run into any issues in terms of that. Let's see here. I'd like to get one on barreling done. Stay right here for now. So on barrel saline water. Going out, going into the thing we just made. If I can remember what that was. The riser. And maybe we can put it right below. Maybe one over. Yeah, because I wanted to flow down so we have the outputs on one side and the inputs on the other side. Maybe this one, having down here, will be the best way to do it. So what if we just do this for now to give ourselves a bit of room? I want to do this one. That gives us some things out. And you have old. We have 2 slots here. Might want a third one, or we can take it out from the front. So we'll do something like this. 1, 1, 2. Then we have one output we need to manage. That is completely fine. That is what we manage right there. So passive provider, 1 stack. But if we have this, it's easy enough to hook up the saline water from this one. Go in here. But I need to figure out how to manage these. Could move you over 1 to get the input from over here. Still doesn't go over the blueprint size. How would this look? Barrel in. And you'll just kind of go down this way for now. We just get some saline water. That's too many. Want to store too many barrels here. That will probably be a bad idea. That'll give us our salt, what's called sodium hydroxide. We need to figure out what to do with the chlorine. That is something we'll have to manage. Don't really have anything to use it for yet. We could just store it all. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Store it all in barrels for now. Not barrels, but storage tanks. If I have any. Can't remember if I did. Or storage tank. As we can't do aluminum as well. That's and lead, so that's a bit unobtainable right now. Can I use tidal pool to flare it? Oh, I have some there. Let's give that a try. Probably need to have room for 2 of these, so we'll do one here, and let's just see if this works first. That is kind of a proof of concept. That gets vented. And you'll get vented over here. That's fine until I know what to use it for. I don't think they have any power value or anything. Well, that gives us our sodium, which is our main thing we need right now. And with sodium done, we can get our fiber boards. With 4 or 3 other things we have to manage. So that means we have water in to turn into steam that we can use. Because we need water so many places that that might be the only way to do it. So if we add you over here, then you'll be water in, or water out even. We'll do barrels in. Do it right here for now, until we figure out the best way to do it. Give some water out here, and that will go into the thing we need to make, which was in Pulp Mill. I haven't had the bite attacks yet. I know what's it called, the community server had to turn them off, and I think I might have to do the same as soon as we get attacked. I might do it in between episodes at some point, since having biters attack us at the same time might be well, there's enough to look at just trying to figure out the mod. But on the community server, they completely tear the base apart. They evolved so fast, and they had no ammo to handle them. So I'm guessing the same thing would happen here. But they are a few hours ahead of me. But biters are, what I understand and what I heard, quite insane. Pulp mill, I was looking for. Oh, we had some. We have a pulp mill. We can then make light bolts. Steam. Yeah, it's not balanced at all. I think they were saying that the medium biters, or whatever attacked him, absorbed all of the damage of yellow ammo, so they couldn't do any damage to him, pretty much. Which is quite bad. So I actually have no idea if Pyanodon or King has balanced anything around the biters. So 1, 2, 3 out. Gonna be a hassle to manage. 3 right there. You'll just get some in, since I can't move steam by barrel, fortunately. Then we'll do something as this to fix that. That'll give us steam in just a second. What's barrel? Will also give us 4 outputs, or 3 outputs we have to manage. And that is a whole different beast, whatever those use for. They're used for copper coating. Might want to vent all of these as well for now. Could maybe use the same tidal pools. Since there's 4 inputs, can it then output 4 things? Could be a good thing to try just as a test. Use of biomass. Well, let's just get them out for now. I think that is quite good way to do it. You'll get a little one here. And then all of you will be vented, all 3 of these. Oh, does the black come out right there? I can probably turn it so this one goes out there, since it has double outputs. Yeah, and I didn't mess with the evolution at all, but the evolution expands incredibly fast. Let's try this. Actually test it over here. What if we do this? Will that break anything? It doesn't allow that. So we have to do it in separate ones. So we'll need 3 more tidal pools, or 1 more since we have 2 in storage, to handle the things over here. And we do 1, 2, Not the most beautiful thing, but that can at least vent these fluids that I don't know what to do with yet. That should give us at least our treated wood. Or treated wood? Oh, I needed treated wood. Never mind. I was misread. Thought I was going crazy. So you can go here instead. We need the room. And we'll get one of these in. There we are. You can probably just request the treated wood. Things we need. There we go. That will at least give us that out, and I think this is also a decent place to end this episode. It's been going on for almost an hour, and yeah, there's just so much to do that I can't find a good place to stop. Wait, I can't do that. How stupid of me. Let's do that instead and give you a normal inserter. That should be better. Like that. Steam will go in a second. I guess the steam, that's building up. It's going, can it build up again? No, not quite. But it can give us about 60% usage of this one. That's fireboards that's gonna get delivered. What's it called? Over at this area somewhere. Oh, that has a bit of a lag. And that is fine. Look at that. That means that we are one step closer. Now we just need the melamine resin. And yeah, if I should believe the community server, it is gonna be hard getting a circuit board automated before we get logistic science. But we'll see when we get to that point, if we can't do anything. So I'll end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Remember to leave a like on the video if you liked it. And if you're new to the channel, please remember to hit that sub button and come follow me on Twitch. We're having a blast over here. So with that, I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.